Good evening, ma'am. This is Divyasri from AAA section. My subject name is Electrical Circuit Analysis. This is my CA2 assignment. My topic name is Theorems. Student explain the following theorems step by step research. There are 6 theorems: Thevenin's theorem, Norton's theorem, superposition theorem, maximum power transfer theorem, reciprocity theorem, and compensation theorem. We will see about these 6 theorems. First, we have to see Thevenin's theorem. The Thevenin's theorem. The Thevenin's theorem states that any two linear bilateral network having a number of voltages and current sources and resistance can be replaced by simple equivalent circuit consists of single voltage source, consists of a single voltage source in series with a resistance. Thevenin's theorem states that any number of voltages and number of current sources and resistance can be placed. These can be replaced by simple equivalent circuit by single voltage and series with a resistance. The 3 steps to follow. First step, open circuit the terminal and find the VThevenin value. And second step is find the RThevenin value. And third step is draw the equivalent circuit and find the voltage which the resistor replaced. Norton's theorem. Norton's theorem states that any linear terminal bilateral network having number of voltages and current sources and resistance can be replaced by equivalent circuit consists of a current source in parallel with a resistance. Norton's theorem states that any linear bilateral network or number of voltages and current sources and resistance can be replaced by equivalent circuit by a current source and a parallel with a resistance. In Thevenin's theorem, same definition, but the equivalent circuit consists of a current source and series with a resistance. In Norton's theorem, a parallel with a resistance. There are 3 steps to follow. Step 1, short circuit the terminal and find the VThevenin value and find the RThevenin value and find the equivalent circuit. Superposition theorem. Superposition theorem states that in any linear bilateral network containing 2 or more sources, that response in any element is equal to the algebraic sum of the responses caused by individual sources acting alone, while the other sources are non-operative. Superposition states that any linear bilateral network containing 2 or more sources and any elements algebraic sum of the responses caused by individual sources, while the other sources are non-operative. This is the superposition theorem. The maximum power transfer theorem. The maximum power transfer theorem states that the maximum power delivered by a source for a load when the load resistance equal to the source transformation, like RL means load resistance and RS means source load. Source. At last, the equivalent circuit, the RL is equal to R. This is a condition for maximum power transfer theorem. This is the condition for maximum power transfer theorem, like the source of load is equal to the source transformation. The I equals to Vs by Rs plus RL. RL equals to load resistance, Rs equals to source transformation. Reciprocity theorem. In any linear bilateral network of a single voltage or a source VA in a branch B, then voltage source VA is removed and rested in a branch B will be produced a current IV in a branch E. The ratio of the reference excitation is same for 2 conditions mentioned above. This is called the reciprocity theorem. The last theorem is compensation theorem. The compensation theorem states that any element in a linear bilateral network may be replaced by voltage source of a magnitude equal to the current passing through the element multiplied by the value of the element, provided the current and voltage in other part of the circuit remain unmatched. Thank you.